I just watched the luckiest Pokemon battle ever by WolfeyVGC, former world champ, current all-time great Pokemon creator. And the video is hilarious, definitely recommend watching it. But the underlying theme of it being lucky is all these crazy things happen. With dodges, flinches, crits, all these things. And it got me wondering, how lucky is the luckiest Pokemon battle ever? And that's the question I look to answer here today. And with my calculations, they only follow one main rule, and that is each occurrence will be treated as an individual event. So things that happen in a row will not be calculated into the final odds. So let's start with game one. Wolfey had his Garchomp dodge twice and have 6 rock slide flinches. So let's start with Garchomp. Garchomp gets access to the ability Sand Veil, which during a sandstorm lowers the accuracy of its opponent's moves by a factor of 4/5, which in the case of Dazzling Gleam, like the Togekiss Garchomp faces in Wolfey's video, about 20%. Not only did Garchomp have Sand Veil, it was also holding Bright Powder, which also lowers the accuracy of its opponent's moves by 10%, which equates to about 35% drop in the accuracy of Dazzling Gleam. So, with Garchomp having 2 dodges against 100% accurate moves, that means that it was a 35% chance on both. Multiply that together for a percent of 12.25% on that happening in one game. Now for a VGC favorite, Rock Slide. Rock Slide at 90% accuracy hits both Pokemon and also has a 30% chance of causing the target to flinch. Wolfey got a whopping 6 Rock Slide flinches in one game, which is equivalent to 0.3 to the 6th power, which is 7.29 times 10 to the -4th, or if you need a better visualization, 0.0729%. Ending Wolfey's game 1 with a 0.00893025% chance of happening. Just game 1. In the same game, his opponent had insane luck too. 3 boosted crits, 4 rock slide dodges, and 1 fake out crit. So with the crits, we'll get both of them out of the way real quick. Togekiss was carrying Scope Lens, which increases her crit chance to 12.5%, and Hitmontop hit a crit fake out for 4.17% chance of happening. You multiply these together, but of course we cannot forget Rock Slide. Definitely not done with Rock Slide, as Wolfey's opponent had 4 dodges in this one game with a 90% accurate move, which of course is only a 10% chance to happen. So now we take all these numbers and multiply them together, just like, and we get our final number of 8.1445 times 10 to the -7th% chance of happening. For reference, you're more likely to be struck by lightning. The craziness only continues because that's game 1 for both opponents. In this video, he put 2 games, and they were both equally as crazy. In Wolfey's second game, he had 1 Air Slash flinch, 1 regular crit, 1 Rock Slide flinch, and 1 Garchomp dodge. So we'll start with Air Slash since we haven't looked at that one yet. It has a 30% chance, just like Rock Slide, for the target to flinch, so we will calculate it the same as Rock Slide. So this was pretty easy. Air Slash, 30% times 4.17% times another 30% times 35% to end with, for a final of 0.11259%. Wolfey's opponent was probably screaming during this game as he only had 1 Togekiss boosted crit, which has a 12.5% chance of happening. Wolfey's luck was consistent through these 2 games, and this ended him with a final 1.005456 times 10 to the negative 5% chance of happening overall. The probability of all of those things happening equates to this number, which I have no idea how to say, but for reference, it is the equivalent of finding 4 shiny Kyogres. And if you've been watching my stream at twitch.tv/squidbear221, you would know how incredibly hard it is to even find one. Can't stress enough how funny that entire video was, and genuinely all of Wolfey's content is. Please go visit him at his channel, WolfeyVGC, watch the whole video, like it, subscribe. He's trying to get to 500,000 subscribers. He definitely deserves it. If you liked my take on it, I would also love your subscription. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/squidbear221. Other than that, thanks for watching.